Are you still recording good?
No, I'm not recording.
I hate you so much.
This is gonna be the whole video. Get used to it, bro.
Bro. Hello everybody, what's up? It's Jordan here. And this of course is Guestober. The whole month I'm having people for collaborations. And today I decided what better way to talk about Broadway than to have the #1 Broadway fangirl I know, Maria Powers.
What's up, everybody?
She's a stage manager, she's a Broadway tweeter, she's just all-around fangirl for theater.
But of course.
Of course.
I wouldn't live my life any other way.
What else would we do?
Exactly.
We're just here to give you a bunch of tips on how to be a Broadway fangirl. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
I don't think they're ready.
Are you ready?
Are you ready? Let's ask, are you ready? I don't think you are.
I don't think they are. I mean, if they're not ready, we might as well just start, though.
Yeah, let's just go. I would just go.
Am I going first?
Yeah, they can handle it.
Okay. So, you need to have a Twitter account.
Yeah, you have to have a Twitter account.
And then you have to follow Broadway people.
Right.
I mean, that to us that seems pretty obvious, but I mean, guess some people might not know.
If you're gonna follow Broadway stars, you have to follow their social media.
That's true. And
Yes.
most of them use Twitter. They like to hold conversations with each other on Twitter, so that's a good way to like figure out what they're doing with their lives.
Right, and they're 10 times funnier online. I mean, Lin-Manuel writes poems. Who writes poems on Twitter? Who does that?
Or the whole entire cast of Les Mis, their conversations they have, brilliant.
Yes.
They make my soul happy.
Show conversations are the best conversations on Twitter. They
So
just
true.
start a 90 reply conversation.
Ready? Next.
Yes. Okay, next tip is you have to have seen a Broadway produced show. Now there's a difference. Now there's a Broadway produced show like a national tour, and then there's your community theater production of The Wiz. We're not talking about The Wiz. No.
Nope, not even close to talking
No.
about The Wiz.
We're talking about, you know, that one theater in your town where Wicked comes through every single year.
Or the closest big city near you. I mean, you do what you can.
Like if you live in like Buck City, Kansas, you're probably not gonna have Broadway shows come through.
Solid.
She's judging me for the Buck City, Kansas.
I am.
I try to sound creative. I'm sorry.
The next one would be, know the difference between non-equity and equity. There are non-equity tours, and then there's equity tours. And while it's technically the same show, it's not.
Maria, Miss Stage Manager.
Yes.
What is equity?
Equity is it's the easiest word to use. I guess union. It's the union for stage managers and actors who are related to theater. It's like the main thing. It's what you want to be a part of. You all work to get equity points so you can get the big shows and make lots of money. Money is good.
And not equity means you don't have health insurance.
That
Let me see. Okay, the actual number 4 is you'll automatically carry a Sharpie with you at all times when seeing a show or when you're in New York.
Absolutely.
You never know when you're gonna like run into Angie Rannells.
Casual.
Yeah, casual through Times Square.
I mean, honestly, you should just have a Sharpie with you in life because you never know when you're going to run into anybody. So there's that.
We're acting like it's a weapon.
It's not a weapon.
If you run into anybody, you can either have pepper spray or a Sharpie.
Well, you know, the smell of Sharpies are pretty potent sometimes. I do not sniff the Sharpies, I just occasionally like to smell them.
The whiff.
When I happen to be writing something, I just, you know, get that smell in you. It's nice, it's comforting.
Right, it's comforting.
To stage managers.
Always carry a Sharpie. Like at the stage doors, you never know when there's going to be that one actor making their Broadway debut and they don't have a Sharpie.
And they don't always have Sharpies either.
No, they don't.
They don't. Not always.
No.
Just always bring your own Sharpies. Like,
Right.
rule of thumb, have like 5 in case one of them runs out, or it's really cold outside. Or the great thing is an actor will take your Sharpie and be like, hey, can I sign these people's with your Sharpie too? And you're not going to say no because that would be rude. And you say, yeah, why not? But then there's another actor right behind them. What do? Guess what? You have another Sharpie to hand to them, and
Of course.
it's brilliant.
But you're going to feel superior and that actor is going to look at you with praise.
Yep.
Pretty much.
Pretty much so. You just save that actor's life and they'll be in love with you for the next 5 seconds.
Yes.
And then they'll forget about you. And you just learn to live with that.
This has got really depressing. Speaking of depressing.
No, speaking of Broadway actors, actually, Jordan, next one is name 5 Broadway performers off of the top of your head, and they can't be mainstream or done a bunch of other things like Neil Patrick Harris. Unfortunately, does not count. Neither can like Jonathan Groff because he's been on Glee and things like that. Like none
Michelle,
of,
like you
but
have
I mean,
like Broadway actors.
like Ramin.
Yes, like Ramin.
And Audra.
Lauren Wickham
Yes.
in Gentleman's Guide.
Laura Benanti.
Wallace Smith from Godspell.
Yep.
Corey Mock. I'll just
Leslie
keep
Odom
going.
Jr. Leslie Odom Jr. I'm like trying to think of ones that people would know. That's the issue.
Right. Sometimes Maria looks at me and goes, yes, her.
Yeah. I mean, I generally have some idea about what he's talking about.
I'm the hipster Broadway actors. I know those obscure ones.
Yes.
Like,
does.
you know, Standby number 3. We've had coffee.
Last one.
Number 6, you need to be able to relate anything back to a Broadway show.
Yes, this is very true.
Yes.
Whether it's the show itself or an experience you've had related to the show, like I've done 7 times already today.
Like, for example, like at our school right now, we just did Next Normal. Everybody makes Next Normal references. That is the most quotable show ever.
Or you could be in the stage manager office with the stage manager and they sing everything that relates to anything that has to do with it. It's a beautiful moment.
It's a beautiful moment, but sometimes the show needs to be late the rest for a couple weeks.
Yeah, occasionally. The other fun thing is when someone says something that relates to a show that they've worked on or they've seen, or like it's just subconsciously in their mind, and you sit there and look at them until they realize they've made the reference, and then they sit there and go, oh my god, I didn't even realize that just happened. And it's the best thing.
Then you know you're a true Broadway fan.
Oh yes.
In that moment.
In that moment.
Every moment. As long as you're mine. No. I tried to do it candidly and it didn't work. Don't judge me on
I'm
my
not-
channel.
I mean, if this was a directing scene, who has the power right now? I'm pretty sure it's me.
Pretty sure. That's one thing I'm not going to argue with. Don't fuck with stage managers.
But we're really nice, I promise.
Yes.
They're not scary people.
They're not scary people. Give them candy and they'll be happy. Candy or coffee.
Coffee.
Come back for part 2. How to treat your stage managers well.
But really though.
Yes.
Yes.
But really.
Shut up.
We'll do it. No, I'm serious, but really we need to do this.
Okay.
Dance forever, 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 dance forever.